Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Ecolinguist Live, the only language show like this on the internet. This is the language show for language geeks, people who love languages. This is where we hang out. You, as a viewer, can call me in live and you can participate in very cool language challenges that I have prepared for you. Or you can suggest your own language challenge if you have such a desire. Welcome everybody, welcome all the regulars, and first of all, thank you very much for all the new channel members and Patreons who signed up since last week. It's very nice of you that you want to support this show, you want to see this show grow, and I'm really excited about it because I love this show very much and I would like it to continue. So there is some ways that you all can support the show. You can find the link in the description. You just go to my website, ecolinguist.com. Hopefully it's gonna work. Let me just quickly double check. Oh, it's good that I checked this. Yeah, so if you go to my website, guys, you will see different options that you can support the show. First of all, you can just go here and you will find the ways which are Patreon. And then if you're not familiar with the Patreon, you can also stay on YouTube and just support me through channel memberships. You can join by clicking the link displaying next to the subscribe button on YouTube. And you could also volunteer for future episodes or just donate whatever amount you feel like this show is worth for you. Yeah, so basically this show is for you guys. I would love to see this show grow, and that's the ways you can support it. This is something new that not many people know, that I just started Patreon, so you're welcome to check this out. But coming back to the show, this show is all about language challenges, and all the challenges that we're going to see today, or hear and see, depends on what kind of challenges we're going to do, are submitted by you guys. So over the summer, I've been collecting the challenges, working with you one-on-one, developing them, and that's how I collected a large library of challenges, mostly for Romance, Germanic, and Slavic languages, but I also have some challenges in Latvian, Estonian, Lithuanian. So if you're a speaker of a Baltic language and you'd like to call in and test yourself, you're welcome to do so. You can also suggest your own challenge and you can upload it in advance. And actually, hopefully today we're going to use one of yours, your recent submissions that you did last week. Hopefully we're going to get to that. It's a Slavic language, so if you're a speaker of a Slavic language, you're welcome to call in and you might be able to take that challenge. Yeah, so if you want to submit your challenge to be featured in the future episodes, if you, for example, can't call in because you are not available at the time when the stream is on, or you're just too shy, too camera shy, you don't want to be on the stream, you can submit your own challenge, and this way you can support the show as well and keep the show going, and you know, let us learn something about your language. You just have to again go to my website here and then click submit your challenge, and you will find all the instructions on how to do it, with some examples even. And if you have any questions regarding this, you can just contact me, send me an email, and I can help you get through this. If you have an idea for a challenge, I would appreciate your submission a lot. Mhm. What else is there? I see that people already are calling in, so I will be taking some calls soon, in a moment, depending on what language families we've got. Ideally, I would like the show to be featuring as many language families as possible. So every person that is calling in will take one challenge in the language family of their choosing, and then we will give a chance for other people to call in. However, if you have your own challenge that you would like to present live, you're also welcome to call in, and we can try to organize a challenge for you. Okay. Nu is asking about the Celtic languages update. Okay, Celtic languages are in the making. So we've recorded a number of episodes during the summer, but we had, because of some personal issues, we had to postpone the project a little bit, and there is still some captioning to do. By the way, if you're a Breton speaker and you would like to help caption the videos that we recorded, and now we have a little bit of a backlog with that, contact me if you're a Breton speaker, and if you would like to help caption the videos featuring Breton and other Celtic languages. I would appreciate that a lot, because that's the main thing that stops us from publishing the video right now. Let's see. Hello, Katarina. Hello, Katarina. Katarina, thanks for becoming the first Patreon 2 weeks ago on the Ecolinguist Patreon. And by the way, I just need to make a quick announcement, because last week I told everybody that after the main episode today, I would be streaming Q&A for Ecolinguist Insiders, which is Patreons and channel members. But I decided to postpone it till next week, because I realized this is a Halloween night. Many people have plans and they want to do some other things than just hang out on live stream with me. So I decided to postpone it for later on that week. But this episode is happening because it's still pretty early where I'm based. Let me just see if there are any more questions that need to be answered. Shimon is asking when his episode is going to be published. So Shimon, for all of you guys, Shimon was participating in one of the challenges. Like a few weeks ago, we recorded a really interesting challenge featuring Slavic languages. I'm still working on it. I need to do the first cut. I wanted to do it this week, but there's just so much happening, and I'm working on so many projects at the same time. Yeah, this is a topic for a proper Q&A. I need to tell you guys what it takes to make those videos. But if you would like to take part in future episodes, you can sign up for a volunteer list and be patient, because it just takes a lot of time for me to organize those, and then video editing takes a lot of time, because I want to do it properly. I want you to have a nice video to watch with good quality, with captions and translations and stuff like that. So it takes some time. But thank you, Shimon, for asking and following up, because I also need that sometimes. Oh, I have a Greek exercise, Norbert, ready. The historian, Greek exercise. Greek exercise. What kind of challenge would we be able to pull off with the Greek? Do you mean like modern Greek or ancient Greek? Because if you had an exercise or a challenge in ancient Greek, we could invite some modern Greek speakers and see how much they can understand from the ancient Greek. That would be an interesting challenge for sure. By the way, guys, if you have a challenge in mind that does not follow the regular format that we have here, which is mutual intelligibility, it's all about trying to understand each other without knowing each other's languages, which means you have not studied those languages before and you just want to use your linguistic intuition to understand what someone is trying to tell you, what concept they are describing. So if you are trying to introduce a different format, you are welcome to contact me and list all the principles of the challenge, and I might be able to make it happen. It really depends. Okay, there is no more question. No more questions. Okay. Shimon is asking, have you ever thought about a Polish Lower Sorbian challenge? Lower Sorbian. Well, it would be great. It would be great to have a representative of the Lower Sorbian language on the channel, but I have not been contacted by one yet, and because the community of the speakers of this language is quite small, it's just very difficult to find anyone who would be willing to make appearance on a show like that. But one can hope. If you know anyone, just recommend this show, this channel to them, and maybe they will be happy to participate. We had Upper Sorbian on the channel before. So if you're interested, you can look it up on the channel. And it was a very nice episode. I enjoyed it, even though it was one of my first episodes. So the format was slightly different. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we are going to start taking calls. You guys, meanwhile, can register if you haven't registered yet. Just to remind you, the link is in the description box. You will be directed to... Where is it? You will be directed to this form. You have to fill it in, and at the end you are going to receive a link with the instructions on how to join. Basically, if you registered before, you were part of the show before, you don't have to do it again. It's the same link as before. Oh, Shimon, you say that you know someone who speaks Lower Sorbian. So if you can just direct them to the channel, maybe it's going to inspire them to contact me, and we can arrange a challenge that would feature the Lower Sorbian. Cool. So last week we have a very low representation of Slavic languages. So I think I'm going to start with a speaker of a Slavic language. So I'm going to add Ildar to the stream. Let me see. That's going to be fine. So, Ildar, you're going to go live now. Hello, hello. Ildar, you are muted. You have to unmute yourself. You muted yourself, so just... You're still muted. Okay, I'm not sure what's happening. Ildar, maybe you can try to refresh the page, and then that will help with the connection. So let's wait for Ildar. Okay. Oh, you're still muted. You're still muted. I'm not... If you're using a Bluetooth thing, it could be the reason. Maybe there is some... If you're using a Bluetooth earphones with the microphone, that could be a problem. Okay, so Ildar, you can try to sort it out. If it's a Bluetooth connection, I'm not entirely sure what's happening. Okay. So, Ildar, if you could maybe try a different headset, if you have a different headset, or use your inbuilt computer mic as an input, that could help. Okay, Ildar. So I'm going to put you into the green room for now. You can try to sort it out. You can try to reconnect. And meanwhile, I'm just going to add someone else into the stream. Let's add... Riley. Let's add Riley. Riley, I'm going to add your audio only, okay? As we did last time.
Okay.
So
is there a reason for that? Because I don't know if it's just something going on with my camera or what the deal is.
Yeah, it's just basically your face is cut off. So...
Oh.
So unless you can fix this, you can... If you could like push your computer a little bit further back, your camera a little bit more, a little bit more.
Like...
Yeah,
this?
that's perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
That's perfect. That's fine then. So I'm going to bring you into the screen, into the screen. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Riley.
Hello.
So maybe just a quick introduction to all the viewers. Maybe you could introduce yourself in the language that you have been studying for a while.
Okay. I know some of you have already heard my introduction in Norwegian, but just for anyone who's new, I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
Hei, alle sammen. Jeg heter Riley. Jeg kommer fra jeg kommer fra Korea, men jeg bor i Canada. Og jeg snakker koreansk, engelsk, nederlandsk og norsk og portugisisk. Og jeg har studert nederlandsk i 5 år, og norsk i 4 år.
Mm-hmm. Great, great. So, would you say that Germanic languages are your strongest so far? Because you
Um,
also mentioned the Romance languages,
yeah,
that you've been studying. Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, actually my Norwegian is actually kind of the strongest at the moment. I can do a lot more communication in Norwegian than compared to Dutch. I know last time I was on the season, we did a German challenge, so I don't know how this is gonna work, but
So maybe this time we could try a Romance language, just because there is also a lot of uh,
mhm.
there is a lot of overlap with English, for example, because
Yeah.
English is very dominated by Romance words.
Mhm.
So if you'd like that, we could do. I have a number of languages you could try yourself with. I've got Italian. I've got French. I've got Portuguese, but you have been studying Portuguese, so that's
Yeah,
not a
I'm
good
learning
idea.
Portuguese, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So that's not a good one for you. I also have some Sicilian, Venetian, and I think I also have one in Romanian left.
Uh, I think I would like to try a French one and see how I do.
Okay, okay, that's good. So we're going to do that. Let's see. Mhm. Let's go and pick the French challenge for you. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that you are able to hear it. So first, you're going to listen to it. Let's do it then. Let's start.
Okay.
Qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est une personne dont le métier consiste à arranger et couper les cheveux. Il ou elle peut travailler dans un salon ou à domicile. Les outils de son métier comprennent des ciseaux, des peignes, des sèche-cheveux et autres produits capillaires. Il ou elle peut également réaliser des colorations, des mèches et d'autres services de beauté capillaire.
Mm-hmm. Anything that you were able to pick out?
Uh, um,
Any words at all?
I was able to understand travailler, which is like a job, I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay.
So it has something to do with that, but I might have to listen to it again because I haven't really been able to get the rest.
Okay, let's listen to it again then.
Qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est une personne dont le métier consiste à arranger et couper les cheveux. Il ou elle peut travailler dans un salon ou à domicile. Les outils de son métier comprennent des ciseaux, des peignes, des sèche-cheveux et autres produits capillaires. Il ou elle peut également réaliser des colorations, des mèches et d'autres services de beauté capillaire.
Capillaire, what was that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you think that the word capillaire is the key word there that would make it
Well,
easier for you?
I also got like, because the word sounds familiar to me, but I can't remember. Um,
I'm going to play it again, okay?
okay,
Qu'est-ce
okay.
que c'est? C'est une personne dont le métier consiste à arranger et couper les cheveux. Il ou elle peut travailler dans un salon ou à domicile. Les outils de son métier comprennent des ciseaux, des peignes, des sèche-cheveux et autres produits capillaires. Il ou elle peut également réaliser des colorations, des mèches et d'autres services de beauté capillaire.
Okay.
Any more words?
The first thing that comes to mind is like the first thing that comes to mind is like a storage where you like put um pens or scissors in, but I don't know the exact word.
Did you understand the did you make out the words for scissors, for example?
Yeah, Cizel.
Yeah. So and the first word that you understood was what? Travailler.
Travailler. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna take a very wild guess and say paper?
Paper. No.
Oh, okay.
It's not paper. It's actually let's listen to the answer first, okay? And let's see if that's going to give you any clue.
C'est coiffeur.
Coiffeur. It's okay if you don't know. So basically, it's are you ready to give your final guess?
Yeah, I guess. But I don't really I can't really think of anything off the top of my head.
Okay, so the answer is the hairdresser.
Oh, okay.
The hairdresser, yes. So we're going to do one more exercise. Okay, I'm going to display. I'm going to display the text for everybody to see, and then I'm going to play the sound again for you, so you can now, knowing that it's a hairdresser, are you going to be able to pick up more words just from the context? Okay.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to do now. Let me play it again.
C'est coiffeur.
Oh, that's the wrong one. I want to play the challenge. Oh, it's yeah, it's going now.
Qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est une personne dont le métier consiste à arranger et couper les cheveux. Il ou elle peut travailler dans un salon ou à domicile. Les outils de son métier comprennent des ciseaux, des peines, des sèche-cheveux et autres produits capillaires. Il ou elle peut également réaliser des colorations, des mèches et d'autres services de beauté capillaire.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. I this kind of doesn't make me regret that I took French in school. But okay, yeah, I remember some of the words now. What confused me was when she said ciseaux de pen, but that's what got me, and that's kind of I feel like that word could have been enough to direct me to something 'cause you do like you do use scissors to cut hair. And now that I know the context, I think there is one word that I do remember in there, and that was cheveux.
Mm-hmm. That's the key word, which is what?
Yeah. Hair.
Hair. Yes, that's correct. Yes. Yeah, so that was a difficult challenge. I mean, French is not easy because of the pronunciation.
No.
So definitely, it was a difficult challenge. But people in the chat, they are saying, but you did a good job. The historian, especially, the historian says, "Great job, Rayleigh." So that's good. That's good. So, Rayleigh, that's going to be the end of this challenge for you. I'm
All right.
going to add some more people into the call. So,
Okay.
I think that you can just disconnect probably because we have only we have limited time. I mean, I would like to maybe have someone that could provide an interactive challenge for you, because this one was a bit more passive. But if you had someone
Yeah.
who would be able, that you would be able to ask questions, like in Portuguese, for example, that would be a great challenge for you, because there would be interaction. You could actually be in control of the hints that you're getting and the context. So maybe next
Yeah.
time. Maybe next time.
Okay. Okay. I will I'll see you later. I'll see you
Thank you.
next week.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Riley. So let's try to add Ildar now, the caller that we were trying to connect before. Hopefully that's going to work. Okay, Ildar, I'm going to add you now. Hello. Oh, you're still muted. Unfortunately. You are still muted for some reason. I muted you, I am unmuted you, and you're still muted. Could you possibly just connect without a headset? Maybe that would work. Maybe it's just muted on the device or something. You need to like press the button. I'm not quite sure why it's muted on your side. Okay, so Ildar, try again. Try again. Okay. You can just try to refresh the page, but don't connect through the wireless thing. Just try to connect without any headset. But you guys, if you can connect with the headset, that's always very helpful. But occasionally when you're connecting with especially wireless headsets, it just doesn't work always. They give problems. I don't know. Ildar, you're still muted, but you know what could be that maybe you're using your work laptop and it has some sort of things like I know that some people they have like work laptops and they have like some sort of security software that stops you from using your mics with certain applications like this, for example. I can't unmute you. That's it. So no, Ildar. Maybe just try to change your device. Maybe you could try to connect with your phone. Maybe that would work. Okay, let's do that. So meanwhile, I'm going to add Wayne. Wayne is a person I don't think I've talked to before. Let's add Wayne. Oh yeah, I talked to Wayne before. That's great. So let me just add you into the stream. Hello, Wayne.
Hello.
Hi, hello, welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show, Wayne. So, just a quick introduction in whichever language you speak.
Yes, so I'm from Brazil, so my native language is Portuguese, but I can also speak some French, some Italian, and I can also speak Latin. So yeah, I have some also knowledge of German, so I can kind of get it, Norwegian, stuff like that. But yeah, mostly Romance knowledge.
Mostly Romance languages. Okay, so now everybody is asking this question like, how fluent are you in Latin, or how long have you been studying Latin?
Um, yeah, I've studied Latin at first in college. So
Hmm.
that was I started that like 4 years ago. Uh, and, and yeah, I would say I'm like pretty fluent. I can understand, most things. I can carry a conversation. Yeah, read like the texts and everything.
Okay, so would you say it's more of a passive knowledge, or you would be able to, for example, run a challenge in Latin if somebody?
Yeah, I could run a challenge. I could like give someone a word and have them guess a word, for example, or like yeah, give them hints or try to like have a conversation with someone.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. So it would be great if you maybe could think of a word that you could describe in Latin, possibly. Maybe for later in the show we could use that skill of yours.
Mhm.
But I can offer you a challenge in one of the Romance languages, the pre-recorded ones that we have,
Mhm.
and see how that works for you. Let's see. Which language would you like to take on? We've got Neapolitan, we've got Italian, we've got, I think, more French. We've got Venetian. I think we already done the Crow, and Romanian.
I like giving some space to like regional languages and everything, and I haven't heard much aside from like the video you did on it. So I'm gonna choose Neapolitan.
Neapolitan. Okay, good. Um,
Well, I know some people in the chat are asking me like things in Latin. So Claudio, utuales, valeo, and qui tibi nomen est, yeah. So mihi nomen est Wayne.
that Claudio speaking in Latin. That would be it would be fun if we have two people speaking Latin in one of the challenges. But for now, we are going to do the the Neapolitan challenge. Okay, so first we're going to listen to it.
Che è questa cosa? E un piezza pettola ca tutto quanto tenen in da casa. Può essere quadrato o rotondo, dipende dal tipo di superficie incoppata a cucionetta. Può essere tante materiali diversi, certe sono più semplici e poverelle, certe altre sono ricche e preziose come la seta. A seconda della stagione e l'evento, uno può scegliere tanti colori e fantasie. All'epoca si coseva a mano e si lassava come correde per figli quando si ammaritavano.
Okay. So I got that if I heard it correctly, I got that it's something in the house because I think I heard casa or some version of that. I got that it's a thing that can be square, and something about a surface. So it's an object. It can be of several materials. It can be square, and yeah. After that, I was pretty lost. It's pretty lost after that. Yeah, something about square, made of materials in the house.
Okay, good. You are heading in the right direction. So we are going to listen to it again try to make out more words, and after that we're going to listen to it and see the text. Okay? But I'm going to give you one more chance to listen for the clues.
Che è questa cosa? È un piezza pettola che tutto quanto tenen in da casa. Può essere quadrato o rotondo, dipende dalla superficie incoppata a cucionetta. Può essere tante materiali diversi. Certe sono più semplici e poverelle, certe altre sono ricche e preziose come la seta. A seconda della stagione e l'evento, uno può scegliere tanti colori e fantasie. All'epoca si coseva a mano e si lasciava come correde per figli quando si ammaritavano.
Okay, this time I got more details. Like I got the detail that it can be made. It can be of several colors as well, or like color something. And I think I heard acier, which in French means steel, and I don't know if it also means steel then in Neapolitan. So maybe it's saying that it's steel something. So something may be made of steel, but it can also be other materials. Has several colors. Square in the house.
Do you have any guesses at this point? Any like particular words that you could
I feel
pronounce
like maybe
as your
they also,
answer?
yeah, I feel like they also talked about the size. That's the problem. Like I'm trying to think of like if it's something small or big. Because I do have something in mind that is like square in the house. I'm actually staring at it right now. Uh, but yeah, maybe I heard a word.
Just yeah, let's try it. Let's give me that guess and
Okay, I did hear man, I think, and maybe that's from magna in Latin, which is big. So if it's big, I'm gonna say that it's a stove, maybe.
no. It's not a stove. So let's try again. Now we are going to see. Now we're going to see the written text. Oh no! Sorry. I hope you didn't see the answer.
No.
No? Okay. Because I messed up bad here. Okay, so this is the word that we want to decipher. And let
Okay.
me play it. Why it doesn't play? Okay, let me go back to this window, and I'm going to refresh that page and try again.
Che è questa cosa? È un piezza pettola che tutto quanto tenen in da casa. Può essere quadrato o rotondo, dipende dal tipo di superficie incoppata a cucionetta. Può essere tante materiali diversi. Certe sono più semplici e poverelle, certe altre sono ricche e preziose come la seta. A seconda della stagione e l'evento, uno può scegliere tanti colori e fantasie. All'epoca si coseva a mano e si lasciava come correde per figli quando si ammaritavano.
Okay, so what is this stain? It's a piece of, then I don't know what petal is supposed to be. Maybe something to do with clothing, like what's the word? Yeah, textile. Yeah, that everyone has in the house. It can be square or round, depending on the type of surface that you put it on. Oh, okay. It wasn't talking literally like squares in like cube shape or something. It was saying that it like deforms to the surface that you put it on. Okay. And then it can be of several materials, some simple, but also some like rich, like silk, seta. So I just got it, seda in Portuguese. A seconda de stagione. So yeah, so it has to do with like a lot of cultures and costumes, maybe like fantasia, because we also say that in Portuguese, fantasia to say costume. So and so it used to be sewn by hand, done by hand, and it was put on the daughters when they got married. So there's two possibilities here when they got married. So oh, okay, wait. So then that is just then like cloth, I suppose, or a veil.
Possibly. Is that your final answer?
Well, because it's saying that you can also put it on surfaces, so it has to be. It can be like veil, because veil is usually something you put on a person. So I'm gonna say cloth.
Cloth. Well, I think I'm gonna accept that somehow.
Okay.
It's not exactly that. Let's listen to the answer. Maybe that's going to clear things up a little bit.
È un sale.
One more time.
È un sale.
Oh, a salo. Messale. Oh, messale. So tablecloth or like
Tablecloth, yes, that's correct.
tablecloth.
This is a tablecloth. So
Okay.
you got so many hints. You got so many hints right. Here we've got the English translation.
Fabric. That's the word I was thinking of. Fabric.
The fabric, yes. So if we could maybe quickly kind of try to translate this into Portuguese, just so we can compare those two languages. So maybe you can have a look on either side and just try to translate every hint into Portuguese.
Okay, so then que esta cosa. Okay, so excuse me for my Neapolitan pronunciation. I'm just gonna say it as I read. Que esta coisa. So that in Portuguese would be, at least in my dialect, o que é esta coisa? O que é esta coisa? É no pezzo di petola. So it's é um pedaço de tecido. Que catute cantenene intacat. Que todos que todas as pessoas têm na sua casa. Pode ser quadrado ou redondo, dependendo do tipo de superfície na qual o coloca, ou o mete, se eu fosse usar if I were to use the same verb here. Pode ser de tantos materiais diversos, como que... certo. Alguns simples e pobres, alguns ricos e preciosos, como a seda. Dependendo da estação do ano ou do evento, pode escolher entre muitas cores e padrões, ou fantasia, mas padrões nesse caso. In this case. Oh, colure. Okay, I read culture before. Oh my god, it's color, not culture. A época. Okay, so no passado ou outrora, like in the past, se costurava à mão e se deixava. Se deixava para as filhas quando elas se casassem. A curedo, a wedding chest. Eu não sei como essa palavra seria. I don't know how that word would be in Portuguese. Baú de casamento.
How do you say dowry? Dowry.
A dowry.
Dowry.
Dowry. The money that you give.
The
for
money
wedding.
or things that you give to a bride when she's getting married.
Dowry. Yeah, I now don't remember how to say dowry. I like maybe you would, like, if you don't know, you could just say like presentes pro casamento, like gifts for the wedding.
I mean, this word obviously is very old, archaic word. Like nobody really uses that. I mean, some cultures, but probably not in Brazil. It's not that common.
Yeah. No, I do note that we do have a word for it. I just can't remember, but I can look it up later. But yeah, it's a tablecloth. So or someone can put it in the chat right now here.
Oh, yeah.
Tablecloth. Tablecloth, yeah, we would say toalha de mesa. So we say table towel, literally, but because
Is
the
it
word towel.
dote? Does that sound?
Doce, exactly.
Mm.
Doce, yeah. And yeah, so we say toalha de mesa because we use the word towel to mean also cloth in this sense.
Okay, that's good. So the final, what is the word, the answer? It's tablecloth in Portuguese?
I say toalha de mesa. Or pano de mesa.
Toalha de mesa. Okay, like a table towel.
Table towel, yeah. Because we use the word towel also as like anything that you can use to like cover things or wipe things. So, because we, for example, we have paper towels. We also say toalha de papel.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So that went well. It was very interesting, especially hearing this comparison, like direct comparison of Portuguese and Neapolitan. That's really great. So thank you so much, Wayne, for calling in. I would like to give a chance for probably one or maximum two people tonight to take part in other challenges. But if you come up with an idea for a Latin challenge that you could present here on the show, you're welcome to call back, or you can also just submit the challenge into through submission form, so we can use it maybe in future episodes. If you are not available to call in, we can just use that. That would be a great challenge for everybody. Everybody would appreciate it a lot. So, Wayne, thank you very much. Have a good day, good night in Brazil.
I just would like to say then to everyone before that, I would like to say to everyone before I go, because it's Halloween today, I would like to say my version of how I say Happy Halloween in Latin.
Okay, or in Latin.
Yeah, because they didn't really have an analogous to Halloween, but the one that I use is one that is kind of analogous. So I say, "Yo mundus pateat," because it literally let the world be open in the sense of let the spirits roam the world. So that's how I would say Happy Halloween.
Okay, thank you very much. Could you repeat that before you go?
Yo omnes mundus pateat.
Gracias, Tibiago. Wayne, thank you very much. Wayne, let's add one more person into the show. Hopefully, Ildar, we would like to have a Slavic language challenge tonight. So let's see if that's going to be any progress. Okay, Ildar, I think this time it's going to work. So I'm going to.
I hope so.
Hello, we can hear you now. We can hear you now.
Perfect.
Yeah, so are you connecting with your phone?
Yeah.
So if you could just maybe move it to the center a little bit, that would be great. More or less. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
More or
so
less.
yeah, as Igor says, third time a charm. So it worked. It worked. So that's good. Good. So you are going to be representing the speakers of Slavic languages in today's episode, right? So maybe you could just say something. Maybe you don't need to introduce yourself again because you introduced yourself so many times in the shows. People already kind of know you, but you could say something in the language that you've been studying, or whichever language you want. Something about, I don't know, the weather or. Yeah, what's the weather like?
Tylko przyjechałem do Polski, dlatego myślę, że będę mówić w języku polskim. Teraz jestem w Warszawie. Mój ojczysty język jest rosyjski. Jeszcze rozmawiam angielskim, ukraińskim i polskim. Pracuję w IT Nie wiem, czego jeszcze muszę powiedzieć.
Bardzo dobrze. So Ildar just introduced himself in Polish this time for all the people who don't know and haven't recognized the language yet. So we've got the Slavic language that I have prepared for today are Bulgarian, Croatian, Czech, Slovak. You already speak some Ukrainian, you've been studying it, so we're not going to be doing the Ukrainian challenge. And some Serbian. Which one would you like to pick? Mm-hmm.
The most difficult among that would be Bulgarian, and maybe that's why more interesting. I have some little knowledge of Serbo-Croatian because I spend a lot of time in Croatia and Serbia, and yeah, probably I'll pick Bulgarian.
Bulgarian, because you like a harder challenge.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is going to be the first Bulgarian challenge in this season. Let's see. Let me just play it. So I'm going to first play the audio of it. So let's focus now.
Какво е това? Това е вид мебел, на който се седи. Има седалка и облегалка. Използва се в домовете, офисите и други места. Може да бъде направено от различни материали, като дърво, метал или пластмаса. Може да се използва за почивка, както и за работа.
That is easy. That is a chair.
Correct. That is a chair. Okay.
And I even recognize the voice.
You recognized all the words?
The voice. Who exactly recorded that?
Yeah, Neda from the Bulgarian episode that we had a couple of months ago on the channel. So you recognize the voice. That's good. So you immediately recognize it. So what gave it away, first of all? Like which words specifically did you recognize?
Almost all of them. It was like as I remember, her speech is more comprehensible for me than most Bulgarians because she speaks very sharp. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's
very clearly.
Very clearly, yeah.
She's pronouncing everything very clearly. Okay. Yes. So we can have a look at the text because that's going to be very helpful. But let's first listen to the actual answer in Bulgarian. How is chair in Bulgarian?
Това е стол. Това е стол.
Stol.
That is stol, yeah.
Yeah, and how is it in Russian?
In Russian, it is stool. Excuse me, I'm switching languages.
Yeah.
If we are talking about the chair, it is stool. Or if it's armchair, it's a кресло. And stol in Russian is a table.
In Polish also stool is a table and the chair would be krzesło.
But Russian stol and Polish stool are evidently decognates and are not related to the Russian stool.
Okay, so just before we finish this challenge, maybe you could translate this Bulgarian text into Russian, so we could kind of compare how it sounds. So you could, we have actually the text written in Cyrillic alphabet, but also it's transliterated into the Latin alphabet, just for people who don't know the
Да.
Cyrillic. Mhm.
Что это? Это мебель, на которой сидят. На ней есть седалка. Я так понимаю, я не знаю, как это правильно перевести, потому что это детали стула.
Okay, let me quickly maybe, because for this one I forgot to include the translation, but it has a seat and a backrest.
Yeah, it has a seat and backrest, yeah, that's... Yeah, у него есть сиденье и спина, и спинка, да.
Спинка, okay.
Используется в доме, в офисе и в других местах. Может быть сделан из различных материалов, например, дерево, металл или пластмасса. Можно использовать как для отдыха, так и для работы. Это стул.
Это стул. Yeah. Good. So that was the Bulgarian challenge. It was supposed to be more challenging, but it turned out to be quite easy for you. But you are a polyglot. You speak multiple different Slavic languages, so that's very helpful. So I think I'm going to take on one more call. So Ildar, thank you very much for calling in. Maybe next time, if you're calling in, if you have something like wired connection, that would be easier to connect. But thank you very much. Dziękuję bardzo.
Bardzo dziękuję.
Życzę miłego wieczoru.
Tak, wam też, panu też. Do widzenia.
Do widzenia. Cześć, cześć. So let's add one more person. And I see Miguel, Leonardo, Kuhn, you're calling, and I really appreciate it. However, there is one more person calling that haven't been on the show yet, so I'm going to give this time to him. But you guys can call next week. That would be great, because we have limited time, obviously. I'm going to add Shimon. Shimon, I'm going to add you into the stream right now. Hello, Shimon.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you well, Shimon. So maybe you could introduce yourself real quick in one of the languages that you speak, whether the language that you have studied or your native language, you can choose.
Okay, so yeah, like my native language. Cześć wszystkim, mam na imię Szymon, mam 25 lat. Mieszkam w Niemczech, w Berlinie, studiuję tutaj, mieszkam tutaj od 2015 roku.
Great. So Szymon, you are Polish, and Polish is your native language, but you're fluent in German as well.
Yes.
Do you speak any other Germanic languages?
I have some, no, I wouldn't say that I can speak, but I took some Dutch lessons. So
you did.
I can understand something in Dutch.
Great. So which language family would you like to challenge yourself with today in this episode?
Maybe Germanic, because like we had Romance challenge, Slavic challenge, so maybe I can try like with my German skills and like Dutch.
We are short on Germanic challenges. However, I can fix one for you here.
Okay, yeah. So yeah. Also, I did like last time I did my challenge like in the video. So maybe that this time, like, yeah. kind
let's
of
see. Let's see what we can do, because indeed we haven't covered the Germanic languages today. So let's have a look what we can do.
It can also be Slavic. You said you had Slavic languages.
So the ones that I have prepared for Germanic ones are mostly Dutch and German. So you have exposure to both of them. I also have the Iceland. I could play the Icelandic one. I could try.
I don't know.
I could try.
I can already say that I will not guess it.
Not at all. Even if you see the text written.
I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, but we can try. Why not?
Let's try that then. Okay. I just need to do this one or yeah.
Förstår du?
Okay, did you hear anything?
Yeah, but I hear you like twice. Like I don't know. Like the sound is not clear. Like with
right now as well?
yeah. Now it's better.
Now it's better. Okay. So everybody, let's focus now. We are going to do the Icelandic challenge. However, you may hear some Swedish at first, but never mind. There's going to be some Icelandic going on afterwards.
Okay.
Förstår du isländska?
Hvað þetta? Leið til að senda bréf og pakka milli manna. Þetta hefur verið notað í mörg þúsund ár. Þetta til staðar á flestum stöðum í heiminum. Hægt að senda þetta á ýmsa vegu, eins og til dæmis í tölvu eða með faxi. Frímerki oft notuð til að greiða fyrir sendinguna.
Oh. Literally nothing.
Literally nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe like the word 3, I guess. It was like a word similar to 3, but I don't know.
No worries.
Maybe if I see the text, I can say something more. But
okay, let's try that. I'm going to show you the text. Right now, we're going to switch to this. So this is the text, okay, and I will try to play it in a different window, so you can hear to it again. Listen to it.
Förstår du isländska?
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's listen to it again.
Hvað þetta? Leið til að senda bréf og pakka milli manna. Þetta hefur verið notað í mörg þúsund ár. Þetta til staðar á flestum stöðum í heiminum. Hægt að senda þetta á ýmsa vegu, eins og til dæmis í tölvu eða með faxi. Frímerki oft notuð til að greiða fyrir sendinguna.
Okay.
Anything?
So I just can like recognize some words and yeah, like say my own story, but I would say like I can recognize 2 words in the first sentence, or I think that I can recognize them. It's bref och pakka. I don't know how to pronounce it. So in German, it would be brief, so the letter.
Okay.
And pakka, yeah, it's kind of like the letter of a package. And senda, it's like senden, to send, like to. So maybe you can send this as a brief, as a letter, or in a like package. Detta Vernotat imorg. Thusund ar. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Mike said
Yeah.
they understand nothing, but it's very beautiful anyways. Yes. But yeah, Shimon, you're making progress. You're making progress.
Oh, but I don't know if I can guess anything else. Like theta, or I don't know. I would believe it's a think because of the title. What is this, or what is this thing? So
Mm-hmm.
theta is maybe this.
Mm-hmm.
Hef udl verith notath imurg. Oh, I don't know.
Try maybe just give whatever answer you think would be right. Like, just give your best shot.
The postcard. Because
very
yeah.
close, very close,
Oh,
very
yeah.
close though, very close though. So let's have a look at the text in the translation. Okay, let me just bring the text up real quick. Okay, so that's the text. The correct answer is post.
Okay.
Post or mail. I mean, I'm not really sure what that. Yeah, that's the problem sometimes, that the word that we have, which is postur. Let's listen to the answer actually, which is on this screen.
Þetta póstur.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, postur. So that's what it is. So now, after seeing the text and knowing what it is, can you see any more words that?
Yeah, I can understand or like guess. Thusund ar is like 1,000 year. Now when I see the translation. Okay, letters and packages. I guess it right. That's nice. Notha imur isn't present in most places in the word. Okay, it can be sent in various ways, such as through a computer or by fax. Okay, yeah, like faxi. I thought it would be something different, but I don't recognize the word for computer. So maybe it has to be like their own word, or I don't know, like not.
Yeah, in some languages they do have that. So maybe before we wrap this up, could you translate that into German now, just so we can hear how it sounds.
Can you do it like
a bigger one? Do you want?
Yeah.
Do you want the English or
the English one? Yeah, the English.
Okay. You can zoom in.
What is this? Was ist das? A way to send letters and packages between. Das ein Weg, eine Möglichkeit, Briefe und Päckchen zwischen Leute zu senden. It had been used for thousands of years. How to translate in German? Like, because I don't think we say like it has been used like in this situation. So I would say it has been used for 1,000 years. Es ist seit tausenden Jahren verwendet. gebrauchen. In the present most places. This is in present. Es ist da in meisten Orten auf der Welt. Es kann. It can be sent in very. Such. Es kann gesendet werden auf viele Arten und Weisen, wie über Computer oder Fax. I don't know how to say stamps in German, actually. Wait, let me Google it.
Yeah, it's
Okay, yeah. Briefmarken.
Yeah. This is the magic of German language, right? You just combine words together and you have a new word, like
Briefmarken. Also die Briefmarken werden verwendet, um für die Sendung zu zahlen. Das ist die Post. Oder, ja.
Das ist
die Post, aber das ist like
Post.
Yeah, it's like Post or Post Office.
Genau.
Yeah.
Genau.
Genau. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. That's good. So that was the Icelandic challenge. So you were very close with the postcard, Shimon.
Yeah, but it was just with the first sentence. So
that was all.
Everything I could guess was because of the first sentence. Like
The first hint.
Yeah.
Yes. So thank you very much, Shimon, for taking up this difficult challenge of Icelandic. Many people are afraid of Icelandic because it's notorious for its difficulty.
Yeah, it's very difficult
in the Germanic language family because it's one of the oldest languages, and but it's very interesting. So thank you so much for trying. And you're welcome to come back to the show anytime in the future. And I will keep working on the video that we did a while ago.
Yeah.
But thank you very much for calling in. I would like to just wrap up the show now because it's almost time to finish. So thank you very much, Shimon. Have a good evening.
Bye.
And to all of you guys, thank you so much for hanging out. And I will see you next week at the same time. If you'd like to support the show, you'll find the link in the description, or just go directly to my website and see the ways you can support the show. You can become the channel member, or you could support me on Patreon. Next week, after the main episode, we are going to have a hangout with the Ecolinguist insiders who support the show. There's going to be a Q&A session and just hang out. And we're going to be talking about the upcoming projects and what's happening behind the scenes of the Ecolinguist channel. So thank you very much. Enjoy your evening. Happy Halloween or happy holidays, whatever holidays you are celebrating this autumn. And I will see you next week. It's been fun and pleasure to me. So good night. Bye-bye.